Hi, Ms. Farhani. Hi, I'm Rabia Tayi. I'm the pharmacist working with Dr. Connor. And I'm here to go over the new medication with you.
I'm not doing it.
The insulin medication?
I'm not putting needles in my body.
Yeah, the insulin you need to use a needle.
Yeah.
And Ms. Farhani, you have to do it. Your glucose is up. There's no other way.
I just said no. My dad died of a heroin overdose. Do you think I enjoy putting needles in my body? It's no.
It has to be done. I can't think of anything else. This is the best medication for you.
Thank you for your time.
Ms. Farhani? Hi, I'm Rabia Tayi. I'm one of the pharmacists working with Dr. Connor, and I'm here to go over your new medication.
No,
Okay, tell me more about that.
it's not happening.
Okay, so it sounds like you understand what the new medication is?
I'm not putting needles in my body. I told him already. My dad died of a heroin overdose.
Yeah,
I'm not putting no needles nowhere.
I hear you, but I'm afraid that this is the best medication for you. You understand that your glucose levels are high.
I don't want to put needles in my body.
Yeah. No, I can understand that. But if there was another medication, we would use that first. But this is the best one.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Hi, Ms. Farhani. Did I say that okay? What would you like to be called?
Layla, it's okay.
Layla. My name is Rabia Tayi. I am one of the pharmacists that works with Dr. Connor, and I'm here to go over your new medication.
No, I heard it. I'm not putting needles in my body. I told the doc.
Tell me more, Ms. Farhani. I know we just met. I read your chart, but maybe if you could explain to me a little bit more about the needles and your concern about the needles.
My dad died of a heroin overdose.
Oh.
So, I kind of hate needles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Thanks.
You know, when I discussed this with Dr. Connor, it seemed like this was the best medication to go forward with treating your glucose. And I can definitely understand that the insulin would require needles. So I'm trying to work together to see if we can come up with something that will work.
Do we have something that doesn't involve needles?
Yeah, there are other medications. They just don't work as well as the insulin.
Well, what does not so well mean?
It won't be as effective with lowering your glucose. That we could try it, but it probably won't work.
At all?
Not well enough for it to, because when your glucose is high, it can be really dangerous. So I worry that it won't work well enough. I definitely want to talk about to see if there's somewhere we can come. I want to keep in mind that it's the needles that are terrifying, and that makes a lot of sense to me.
Thank you.
And I think there's two things. So you will need the needles for you to administer the insulin into your body. And you also need needles to, like, you do finger pokes. I don't know if Dr. Connor went over that, where you check your blood glucose multiple times a day. So if we could just make it less needles involved, Like we just use needles for the insulin, but maybe we don't use any needles for the glucose check. Would that be like a starting point that we could try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I can do is come up with a regimen where you just have to use the needles twice a day and no more than that.
Yeah.
And maybe we can pick a day that you'll start it, and I can call you that afternoon to see how it went with the first needle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then instead of the needles on your fingertips, we have this device that you can wear that it continuously checks your glucose. So that would be no needles involved with that one.
Could you help me do the needles the first time, maybe?
For the insulin,
Yeah.
actually that's a really good idea. We could do it and we can get the help of one of our nurses in here to show you and go through you doing the needle here. And I'll be there too.
Thanks.
And we could see how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.